Good Sunday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen, from Central Texas, USA. This is Rusty 78609 live and in color, Technicolor, in Central Texas, USA, in his 84 square feet of luxury, his 17-foot 2019 Casita travel trailer made out of fiberglass. And I love it, love it, love it. Got plenty of windows, got a great view. And I hear the birds chirping outside, so springtime's got to be getting close, guys, even though it's not going to be that warm here today. Hey, Google, good morning.
Good morning, Rusty. The time is 6:55 a.m. Right now in Burnett it's 55 and partly cloudy. Today, it'll be mostly sunny, with a forecasted high of 63 and a low of 39. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Yeah, I like that voice. It's fine with me. Anyway. This is the day after yesterday, but I do know it's Sunday. I'm not sure exactly what the date is. I would guess, let's see, Thursday was the 14th, 15th. How about the 17th? How about that one, guys? Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
In Bangor, Maine right now, it's 15 degrees.
That's pretty chilly, guys. 15, and the high today is going to be 26. That's a little airish. Anyway, hey, Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
The current temperature in Butte, Montana is 10 degrees.
Montana. I guess that's the same thing as Montana. Anyway, it's 10, and it's going to be a high of, golly, a low of -9. Yo, what's going on there in Montana, guys? Y'all going to have to push that north wind back up north. Anyway, what else? This is the day after yesterday, the day before tomorrow. It's today, so you got to deal with it today. You got to deal with life today. You know what I mean? Is that fun? Yeah, you can't deal with life tomorrow because it's today, and you can't deal with yesterday because it's today. You know what I mean? It never stops. It's always today. It's always now. Always now. Isn't that weird? It's not past or future. It's now. And you just keep running into it. It's like a water running. You're the bridge, and time is going right on under you or by you, whatever. Doesn't make any sense, does it? No, it didn't make any sense to me either. Hey, Google, tell us a joke.
Sure, here's a Valentine's Day joke. How did the fire fall in love? It found its perfect match.
That's smooth. I'll give that. That's passable. It's certainly not funny, but it's something. It's humor. It's humor. That's light humor. Anyway, I got to get my computer on here. Yeah, we got a lot of comments on that RVing ain't easy. I don't know why everybody commented on that thing. Anyway, Scotty Thompson's got one here I'll read. He says, I just play video games to relax. Young people in my generation born in 1991, LOL Rusty, play video games. And I said, good. And he says, yep. Get 'em, Scotty, boy. John B. Hey, Rusty, can these have a periscope installed? Wait a minute. Let me read this again. This is on, I did a video about Hello Casita because I was trading in my Coachman. No, this older video. It says, this is John B. It says, hey, Rusty, can these have a periscope installed? Have you ever seed or heard a squatch out there in the hills where y'all are camping? Thank you. Well, it looks like, I see Sasquatches all the time out there. Hell, everywhere I go, I've gotten to be friends with them, some of them in New Mexico. Anyway, as far as a periscope, I'm sure you can install anything you want to, John B. Hoist up the sail, John B. Was that it? That was a good song. Neil Page, man, I bet if you did a video series of going to Disneyland, you would probably get 100,000 subs. Yeah, and one view. Everybody subscribed, nobody watched the video. I have never been to Disneyland. I was close to it one time, and I stayed at an RV park in Orlando, Florida for 2 weeks. But I never did. I drove by Disneyland, but I didn't see anything there saying, "Hey, Rusty, come on in." No, a little too much a little overdone for old Dad. Scotty Thompson, cool video talk, Rusty, LOL, and driving your truck. Thank you, Scotty. Here we go. This is Bill Nolan. He said, I'd suggest you head to the Deming, New Mexico area. There are 3 New Mexico state parks within 30 miles or so that are very nice. I've been to all of them. All have a 14-day limit, but you can just move from one to the next. I like Pancho Villa State Park at Columbus, New Mexico, or Rockhound State Park next to Deming. I've been to both of them, and it's if you have reservations, it'll work pretty good. I don't know. It's still cool out there now. It's colder there than it is here. All right, so we'll see. But I'm in no hurry, guys. I mean, I just don't want to let the old man in. You understand? I want to go, and as soon as I can, I will. Susan Height says, Bill Nolan, we've stayed at Pancho Villa in November over the Thanksgiving holiday. Loved it. Well, it is a nice place. I've been there. Phil Williams, the RV YouTubers are huddled in around Yuma, Arizona right now. Yeah, but Yuma's no warmer than it is here. It's not. I mean, there might be a few days that there's a little difference, but by and large, my home base is about as good as I can get without having to pay a premium and live on the border down south in Brownsville. Steve Brown, the jalapeno bumper sticker reads, True Texan, not Native Texan. Well, can you read it? That's right, it does. It says true. That's what I said. I just checking to see if you was reading it, Steve. You're right. That's what I said. You misunderstood me. I misspoke. You know, when you make a mistake as a politician, you misspoke. Is that a new term? Yes. And if you lied, what do they call it now? I guess misspoke will do it too. But yeah, a bald-faced lie is just taking liberties with the truth. This is about RVing. Crane operator Rusty, you have spoiled us all. I and all your subs are accustomed to seeing you post 2 or 3 videos each day. My day wouldn't be the same without them, but all of us can adjust to whatever you decide. Well, don't worry about it. I mean, it ain't no big deal. I'll post whatever I want to post, just like I always have, but I just don't want to be traveling, and I don't know what I want to do, guys. I'm 73 years old, and I ain't no different than a 15-year-old kid. You know, do we ever really know what we want? Huh? I doubt it. But anyway, I'll don't worry, guys. I'll keep you covered up. I got some real viral videos coming up for today. You're going to be extremely impressed. This will be a biggie. Anyway, Tracy Phillips, great driving video, Rusty. Thank you, Tracy. Keith Meyer, keep it between the ditches. Is that what I thought the ditches were you supposed to drive? Anyway, he's got a beer there. Elisa. I'm retired and totally get the need to be disconnected after having lived in the rat race. As far as your videos go, I look forward to them and love them, but do what is best for you. You hear? We'll be here once you've had a break and feel like uploading them again. Just take care and take care of yourself, buddy. Yeah, don't worry. I mean, this has gotten to be such a routine and such a large part of my life that without it, I would feel completely empty. You know what I mean? And and I like this talking to you guys on the comment stuff, and I just made that up anyway. And this is like a give me bit video, the comments, because it's like y'all hand me the script and all I do is read it. Now, can I do that? Yep. Anyway, here we go. We got We Landed One, and he's got this person's got a long comment. It says, Hi, Rusty. It's been a while since I last wrote to you. It appeared your trip to Del Rio, Texas was a success. It was for me. I enjoyed it. It says he talks about how we've allowed politics to enter everywhere in our life, and then not opening a door for a paying customer. While a sad commentary on the people who are supposed to provide us with services. It says unfortunately things won't go back to the way they were. No, they won't. And if you think that's a change, folks, you get ready. There's some more coming you ain't going to believe, and you're not going to like them at all. This artificial intelligence stuff. Whenever you call on the phone now, you can, in most cases, get a human being. All right, that's now. And, let's go back 10 or 15 years when they outsourced all these call centers to India and all the Asian countries because they get cheap labor. And you would call and you'd get somebody on the phone, but they couldn't understand you and you couldn't understand them. That was very frustrating. And I remember that, and I'm sure some of you do. But now the next step you're really going to hate. You're not going to be able to get a human being at all. Okay, that's where it's headed. These call centers that have humans in them now, they're on the way out, out. In fact, Verizon's pushing everybody to either go online or talk to that thing. And even my bank, Bank of America, well, I'd have my credit card at Bank of America, and yeah, they want you to use their talking thing too. They don't want you calling. You know, they don't want any payroll. Okay, I'm telling you, that's where it's headed. Is that going to be frustrating? Hell yes, it is, because you know when this thing tells you to choose option 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, and none of those options match your problem, there's not option 7. There's options 1 through 6. That's it. So anyway, it's interesting. I mean, not being a negative Ned or Nancy, but you know, it's going to change. It says that's about RVing. This is the Wandering Kentuckian. Rusty, my wife, and I love your videos just the way they are. You have the best channel on YouTube, in my opinion. Well, appreciate that. We watch you every day. We like the way you tell it like it is. Your stories, you drive videos, etc. Mail call, beer 30. Yeah, it's all nutty stuff, isn't it? Yeah, it's just stuff I made up because there ain't anything else to do. Oh, golly, you're very entertaining. We do believe it is great to just disconnect, just to be free from technology some days. It says you go to some of the most beautiful places and enjoy nature at its best. That's what it's all about, Warren and Joyce. Well, Warren and Joyce, I go to places that I feel comfortable. You know what I mean? As far as the beauty, you know, there are, you know, Yosemite and Yellowstone and the redwoods, and all those places are great. Grand Canyon, but they're so crowded you cannot enjoy them. Even Death Valley in the season is so packed you can't even. It's not enjoyable. So I go to these out of the way places that nobody's ever heard of, like Petroglyph Park, or the Petroglyphs in New Mexico, a little old place. It's got about 3 RV spots. And yeah, I go to those. I mean, and why? Ain't nobody there because they don't have any hookups. Well, some of them have water and electric. Sean Vanden, global climate change is upon us. Oh boy, here we go. Well, let me tell you this. I am a climate denier. It says if you others are climate denier, just watch the forecast. Let me tell you something about a forecast, man. You cannot forecast the future, particularly weather. For example, even the weather forecasts now are incorrect. So when you start predicting what's going to happen for the next 100 years, you could miss by a whole mile. Let me give you an example of averages, just a simple one. Let's say that in Brownsville, Texas, it's 100 degrees. And in Butte, Montana, it's 0. The average temperature between those two cities would be 50. If you dressed for 50, you would freeze to death in Butte, Montana, and you would cook in Brownsville, Texas. That's how useless averages are. And all this climate crap, you know, we've gone through ice ages and volcanic age. Come on, guys. I mean, I am just me, and I don't believe that. I believe you can use those forecasts for political reasons, and if you don't believe me, read about the Incas and the Aztecs and all the other people that used climate changes back then and eclipses to totally annihilate people, their own. You know, they had sacrifices to bring the moon back because it was being eaten, you know, during an eclipse. Of course, they knew it was coming. All the priests did. And the same, never mind. Enough said. You know what I'm saying. John Cook, a Mr. Buddy heater. I guess you got to learn the hard way. Personally, if it was me, I'd use the propane stove for heat. You can adjust the heat, and your propane stove uses a lot less propane than Mr. Buddy. No, I agree, but I'm probably just going to wait. And if I go a little early and I do need heat, I'll probably use the burner. The only downside of using the burner or the Buddy heater is it puts in the condensation and your windows get a little fogged up. That's the only downside. Is that a problem? No, because where I'm going, the humidity levels are going to be low when the sun comes up, and it'll dry it out like that. Anyway, this is on RVing. Says Deborah Fry says, I like your videos, Rusty. It seems like it is something to look forward to each day, not only for you, but for all those who do watch and listen. I wouldn't know where to start or what to say, or I'd probably make videos too. Safe travels, Rusty. Well, I don't have anybody else to talk to. I talk to you guys. You know, Mike Ellis, there are Only 2 words to say about the decision to go camping sooner rather than later. Carpe diem. You got it. Seize the moment, or seize the day, actually. Diem is day. Thank you, Mike. Natural man, I watch your videos, but not that Santa Claus dark, always showing some poor old lady he had to put up trying to live in the car. Your videos are way better in every way. Oh, God, isn't that? Never mind. That's funny. Adrian Del Valle, well, I made it through that whole video, so I will not try to break my arm patting myself on the back. We just returned from Falcon Lake State Park, and it was a great little break from our winter digs in Farr. Farr is not far from Falcon Lake. The only way to get a decent price here in the valley is to pay for 6 months. That's right. We are in a nice senior campground with a pool and only paid $1,400 for 6 months. 1 month would have been $450. No, I hear you. That is absolutely correct. There's a free RV county park down the road from Falcon Lake. Yeah, I know where it is. Yeah, with no maximum limit. Yep, I've been told about it. There are no hookups, but there is a bathroom and no dump. That is at the state park for a fee. The spaces are expansive and the park is very clean with security. Yeah, a fella at Del Rio told me about it. So, but again, as far as me going down there, I don't know. I might. I ain't gonna say I'm not. Tom Gardner, plenty of RV sites available in Rio Grande Valley of Texas. Alamo Rec, RECVEH in Alamo, Texas, has some full hookup sites for $200 a month. Tell them you are single and that Tom sent you. Well, I may do that, Tom. I'll check the weather. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Alamo, Texas?
In Alamo right now, it's 73.
What's the forecast for, hey, Google, what's the forecast for tomorrow?
In Burnett tomorrow, it'll be cloudy with a high of 58 and a low of 40.
Hey, Google, what's the forecast for Alamo, Texas tomorrow?
Tomorrow in Alamo, it'll be cloudy with a high of 65 and a low of 56.
Well, we may go down to Alamo. Thank you, Tom. I'll check that out. Judy Schroeds, you didn't worry about anything back then because you were younger. No fear, don't worry, be happy, LOL. I went across country with $268 in my pocket. I didn't worry or even think about it. I just left. Well, let me tell you this, guys. I went in the U.S. Peace Corps, and I took all of my wealth with me in 1994. Everything I owned, I turned into cash. You know how much I had? $300. And I went to Mongolia. God dang. Oh, boy. Yeah, I was just, oh, never mind. There's a story there. Wendy McGee. There are 2 very nice free campgrounds on I-10 east of Houston. White Park even has free water and electric. Wow, I never heard of that. They both have restrooms. White is on a bayou, and the one at Cove is on the bay. Well, thank you, Wendy McGee. Me and Wendy McGee? Oh, Bobby McGee. Anyway, Caveman Camping, did you run out? There's the deer going by this morning. Good morning. That's a big old doe, and usually has 1 or 2. Yeah, here comes her kid, 2 of them, 3 of them. She had triplets, I guess, or I think what happened there, I don't know how I got off on this. The deer are just walking by. But there's a mother and 3 fawns. Well, they're not fawns anymore. They're out of spots. But I think what happened, the reason she ended up with 3, sometimes they do have twins, but for her to have a third, oh, no, that's another mother. I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought, well, at one time the other one didn't show up. So it's 2 mothers and 2 kids. Okay. And she's peeing in my yard. Have you no goose? Have you no manners? Put the lid up or down, whatever you do. Okay, here you go. Did you run out of nano product pills to keep you warm and out of the weather? No, I got them, babe. It seems to me this YouTube thing is your hobby. It's my life. It is not a hobby. It's my whole life. If you don't do this as much, you will need to find another hobby to fill the time. Well, boy, there's a whole bunch of deer out there, and all of them are peeing and pooping in my yard. Is there a message there, ladies? I mean, it's all females. You rotten dogs. They're trying to tell me something, and they're not being too obvious about it. Well, Will Hunt Marine Base RV Park on the water is 46 Fahrenheit today, but we had a sunny day, 42 mile per hour wind. Yeah, the winds hurt, boy, and it's a gust of 50. They had the enlisted guys going in and out of the water in amphibious tanks in the storm, all kids running those tanks. Yeah, that's amazing. Our military is run by guys 17 to 22. Rather be fishing. Is there a good fan that I could plug into a cigarette lighter? I couldn't tell if you said that the fan was plugged into the cigarette lighter. Yeah, the O2 Cool fan, it does. It has a cigarette lighter adapter. It's an O2 Cool fan. Anyway, here's one here. Jeff, I guess I better end this thing, huh? Says, try camping at Lake Livingston. Okay. Magnolia Beach has a great place. Magnolia Beach, I've been there. I'm not too fond of salty, sticky air, okay? Joe Higgington, Rusty, please, what is the skin cream you use? It's CeraVe, or CeraVe, CERAVE, and it works. I love your channel. I've read every post you've done. I love your humor, propane refill, okay? In case you want to use those small tanks at a reasonable price. Thank you. Dirtrixa, hey, Dirtrixa, what's going on, boy? Over there on the North Sea in Germany. Great driving video again. Thank you. Greetings to U.S. from Germany. Thank you, Dirtrixa. Michael S., your channel rocks. That's rocks, all right, mostly up here. Casey Lewis, you have a great show. Looking forward to watching more episodes. Well, there will be more coming. You'll be sick of them. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go back down here to Alamo and check that out. I may go down there. But anyway, guys, from Central Texas, USA, on a cool day, not cold, but cool, this is Rusty78609 saying thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want, anytime you want. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all my videos. Why? Because I get a small commission. It doesn't cost you 1 penny. And what else? That is Trenton Clump. That's an it. That is a true Texan sign with a jalapeno on it. That's my jetpack. That's olive oil from the Popeye cartoons. Those are real bananas, organic, nothing but the best. And that is Olive Oil's bra. That is a Eva Dry dehumidifier that works okay. It helps, okay? And what else? Oh, yeah, drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to snack. And what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet it is. What else? Stretch, 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 swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, exercise your body once or twice a day. Why? Because that's good for you too, and it may help you live a little bit longer. What else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain. All this is yours. You own it, and the rest. And let in good stuff. Accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative, and you'll feel better. I promise you'll sleep better too. Anyway, guys, enjoy your Sunday and enjoy your life. It's today. It ain't nothing else, and it's going to be like that all day. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.